A handkerchief?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like my Japanese handkerchief when I eat ramen.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's cheers noodles.
Okay. Cheers. You have to look at each other when you eat noodles the whole time.
I didn't even ask you how spicy these are.
I can't actually remember. Initial taste indicates pretty spicy. Oh,
You
well.
wish there was more water in them?
Yeah. This is kind of like...
I didn't think they were going to absorb.
it's kind of like
more.
Japanese SpaghettiOs.
Not opposed.
I'm pretty down. Okay. This is an enormous amount of noodles.
Ta-da!
God.
What should we talk about? I don't want to talk about Anthony Bourdain. Because I'll cry. Sorry.
Bummer.
Sorry.
What a fucking downer of topic.
It's like the only thing on my brain.
I wonder what he thought of
Not
instant
really
ramen, though.
Are you
Just
actually
on a
down?
positive. Yeah, he's down with shitty food, right? I mean, this is.
He was down with like delicious, simple food. This is good.
It's really good, right?
Yeah.
You can order it on the internet. Like giant packs of it.
Like a 10-pack?
Yeah, it's fucking. The sodium count is like out of control. I think it's the top sodium
Ramen?
ramen.
Oh my god,
That's why
good.
it's the best.
So tasty.
Oh,
The spicy noodle challenge ramen, which by the way is like the most incredible marketing scheme I've ever seen.
they just make it the spiciest ramen possible.
They
Like,
make like an insanely spicy ramen and then tell people to do a spicy noodle challenge so everyone buys it.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
It's like viral noodles.
Competitive food
Yeah.
marketing.
Yeah.
What could we do? What would your competitive food marketing be? Like the shittiest bagel.
No one wants to eat the shittiest bagel.
I mean, if you said it was the shittiest bagel.
Well, like, you know, restaurants are like the world's biggest pizza. If you can eat it in 15 minutes, you get it for free. Like shit like that, but on the internet.
Have you had the spiciest noodle?
Yeah, it's so spicy.
Like, what is it in relationship to this? We should probably show which one we're eating. We're eating the Shin Black.
Oh, should I go
right.
get it?
Yeah.
In relation to this, it's like you like have to take breaks.
So like 3 times as spicy.
Yeah. Like this one you can eat comfortably.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like you're gonna die.
Right. Ghost pepper ramen.
Oh my god, my parents accidentally were growing ghost peppers in their garden.
How's that possible?
This is the noodle we're eating.
So good.
How is that possible? Because my mom picked out the plant because she liked the flowers.
I don't think I know what a ghost pepper flower looks like.
It's quite pretty. And then when it bloomed, they were like, oh, it's so nice. And then there were peppers on it. And they're like, what kind of pepper is that? My dad was like, should I just eat it? My mom's like, you should Google it.
How'd they Google it? What's a ghost pepper look like? Is it white?
It's a red pepper. And then
I was gonna buy
my
some
dad
pictures
made
here
like
for this.
the best hot sauce I've ever had.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's really, really
How do you do it? You just blended them? Was
You
it so
blended them and
spicy?
mix them with vinegar and other stuff. And it's really spicy, but delicious. You do only get a little bit.
We were talking about competitive foods.
Hot sauce is a good one.
Yeah, but everyone does hot sauce. I think there's a new market to be had.
Popsicles?
The coldest popsicle.
But that's depending on your fridge, not like the way you make it.
The spiciest popsicle. I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad. What would that taste like? Like cold spicy sounds weird.
Spicy ice. Spice.
Spice.
Can't have spice without ice.
Spice.
That's pretty good.
I'm down.
And what's the ramen challenge?
I think the real protocol, if you follow all the rules, is you're supposed to eat 5 packs at once.
That sounds like they're just made up some bullshit. Like they were like,
They're
just
making
buy
so
5 of
much
them.
money.
Yeah.
You eat 5 packs and you are not allowed to drink anything.
That sounds unhealthy and stupid.
It's so spicy. I've done it twice. Not 5 packs. The
One
most
pack?
I've eaten is 2.
That sounds
Oh, the
awful.
one I sent you with Matthew.
I hope that this video is equally as boring. Big shout out to the Amazon Sports Stop bottle that I bought.
What's Sports Stop?
It's got a Sports Stop on the top.
What's a Sports Stop?
That's a Sports Stop. It's like a baby top.
Sport Stop?
Sports top. What's top? Yummy. I'm gonna do some camera choreography here. There we go.
It's spicy. It's good.
This is really good. I think I'm gonna have a bellyache after it.
We can walk around the reservoir if you want.
Sounds fucking awful. I just want to be comatose after this.
It's a flat walk. I did it yesterday with McCabe.
Do you think Korean people are gonna appreciate me in this video?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
I
they
think
like
all
it
people
in?
will appreciate you.
Do you think they care what language it's in?
No. I watch mukbangs in Korean all the time. I have no idea what they're talking about. But you can guess a lot from
Are they all
body
South
language.
Koreans?
Yeah, because they have internet.
Hmm. Do you think on North Korea's private internet they have mukbang videos?
I don't think they have enough food.
But the rich guys do.
That's true. Do you think they're into mukbang?
Probably.
I mean, what's really remarkable about Korean mukbangs is how much food they eat. It's always like some tiny little svelte woman and like so much food, like 8 servings of food.
And she eats all of it.
I found there's a short documentary on YouTube about one of them. Like one of the most famous
Does it show
ones.
does it show her pooping or something?
No,
Does
it
it
doesn't
show
show her
her,
pooping,
like-
but she goes swimming for like 3 hours every single day.
In the morning.
Yeah, and then does live broadcast dinner.
Wasn't there a whole,
mukbangs.
I mean, wasn't that, what was Man vs. Food? Wasn't that the big one? Not Man vs. Food. What was the one with the guy who was kind of annoying?
Bear
And
Grylls.
he would eat a bunch, no, not Bear Grylls. But remember when they revealed that Bear Grylls, like, wasn't doing the things he was saying? Which I thought was bullshit anyway, because
He was a liar?
he's just teaching you stuff. No, he would just be like, if you were out, he'd be like out in the African savannah and be like, there's no way to get out of this, and this is how you survive.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out like 100 feet away,
There's
there was a
cameraman.
road. Yeah, but there was like a road.
Oh, that's
And
not
cars
crazy.
going by. And I was like, who cares? He's still teaching you what to do.
It's still entertaining television.
Yeah, I didn't feel duped. I also like his general
He's got a
attitude.
good vibe.
And he's really handsome.
He's very handsome.
So that was cool. Wonder what he's doing right now.
Probably drinking his pee.
Oh yeah.
He's really never gonna get over that one.
That's a tough one. I don't think I could do that.
That's like the only thing people will remember, I feel, which is not great.
These noodles are really good.
Did you hear about the guy that was bit by a bear and a rattlesnake and a shark in like a couple months?
It would have been way better if it was in the same day.
He was on a mountain and then he was in the ocean and then he was in the forest.
He was just like on a really weird safari and just like had the worst luck. No, that's cool.
Isn't that
All different parts of his
insane?
body are the same. Do we know?
Oh, good cue. Not sure. But the probability of that happening is so low.
Not if you're looking for it.
He was not looking for it. He's just an adventure, like a hot adventure guy.
Yeah, except then you hear the story about the hot adventurer guy who like jumped off a cliff because he's a bad boy and then died. And then you're like, what was the point?
No, this guy was hiking.
Yeah.
Got bit by a rattlesnake.
Okay. Classic.
He was sleeping in his tent. Got bit by a bear.
Mm.
Surfing. Bit by a shark.
Mm.
He wasn't.
There's a lot of stuff out there that wants to bite you.
The ocean is a terrifying place, especially.
I'm generally afraid of the ocean.
There's a black widow that lives around the house here. And I see it and I'm like, hey, ma'am.
I feel like
Please
black
don't bite
widows
me.
have sort of lost their status. Remember, like, jalapenos used to be, or like serranos were the spicy pepper. And now, like, no one gives a shit about jalapenos.
It's true. It's like in your pho.
And like black widows are scary, but I feel like not like everyone's like black widow.
Not as scary as
not as scary
brown
as the
recluse.
brown recluse. Yeah, brown recluse is really taken over for the black widow.
Have you seen pictures of people that have been bitten by brown?
I don't want to do that. That sounds awful.
Is
why would I want to?
so horrifying.
What does it look like? What happened to them?
The flesh around the bite recedes. It like rots.
Like leprosy?
Yeah.
Sick.
The skin rots.
Are there any leper colonies?
Leprosy is curable now. So no. Maybe in India.
But like a nudist colony for lepers?
No one wants to have leprosy.
I bet someone has a leprosy fetish.
Do you think?
I bet you might not, yeah.
Dude, I was reading. First of all, I think that Vice has incredible news on it all the time, by the way. And I'm always stoked when the article, come up on my.
Is this where we get paid by Vice?
No. Maybe I'll bleep that part out. But there's
like
this one
skateboards
article, and I always think it's
weed.
going to be like actual news or like investigative journalism about
Right.
like some secret colony and blah, blah, blah. And this one guy was talking about this sex party he went to, and he's like so nonchalant about the whole thing. He's like, you go in, you say you're a stallion or you're a mare. And if you're a mare, he's like, I was a stallion. But if you're a mare, you get a bag over your head, and then you go in and you get fucked.
Is
He's
it
like,
dudes only?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gay. He's like, I had sex with like. He's
John Mayer really taking a hit on this party.
Stupid. Maybe John Mayer's into it. He's a bottom.
A bottom?
He's a bottom.
John Mayer, synonymous with bottoms. It'd be cool if Jack Johnson was a top. You're either a Jack
He
Johnson
for sure is.
or you're a John Mayer.
What happened to Jack Johnson?
He's fucking living in Hawaii, fucking surfing.
Killing it.
Yeah, crushing
He's
it.
got babies and.
Yeah, he's like got
Hawaii
babies. He
fit.
like hangs out with the dudes from Metallica and Willie Nelson. And they like play board games.
And what's his name?
Matthew McConaughey,
The other one.
Woody
Harrelson.
Harrelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really sick crew.
They just all live in Hawaii
They all live in Hawaii and they play board games.
and smoke a shit ton
They
of
smoke
weed.
a shit ton of weed and like have a ton of property. And the guy from Fleetwood Mac and they like grow coconuts.
The guy from Fleetwood Mac lives in
The
Hawaii.
drummer lives in, I think,
Is he British?
Mick Fleetwood. He's British, yeah. He's
His
very
name
tall.
is Mick Fleetwood.
Yeah, and he's like
I didn't
a
know
wizard. He's like 6'6" or something.
that. Can he do magic tricks though?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, I was at a party with David Blaine the other day. He is so good at magic.
He does magic at parties though, right?
He was like,
He like
For
legit
sure,
brings
like,
cards
try-
around wherever he
he
is.
had like 4 packs of cards on him.
Dude, he's one of the original Pussy Posse guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
interesting.
I didn't come up with that name.
He was for sure just trying to slay this hot blonde
Yeah,
girl
of course
that was,
he was.
there, but this
If
crowd
you
just
were-
like immediately
Yeah, of
gathered, and I
course.
was like, wow! It was incredible.
Did you do the frog trick? Where he like eats a frog and pulls it out of his throat?
No, there was no.
What do you do?
Just card stuff where he like, pick a card. And then it would appear out of like someone else's pocket.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, magic's the craziest. Magic's
It's
the best.
amazing.
We're going to the Magic Castle next week, and we'll love our sponsorship.
I've
from them.
never been.
It's really fun. I have a hookup.
What
Big
are you
shout out to
doing
my
there?
hookup.
What are you gonna do there?
Super babe. Watch magic. You like walk around and
Oh, they're just magicians just hanging out?
yeah,
Remember when that guy died in there?
yeah. He fucking killed himself in there, which is the coolest magic trick because you know he's gonna pop out of a closet somewhere and like be like, just kidding.
Oh, he's like in Detroit.
No, he's in there. He's just hiding. He's just waiting.
For what? The big reveal?
I don't know. I wonder if he thought about that though. Like, was he so depressed that he didn't care, or was he like, I must do
What?
this?
Why did he do it in the Magic Castle and not like at home?
Because
It's the Magic Castle.
maybe he thought, I don't know. I couldn't come up with a good enough joke. I was thinking maybe he was using like fake ropes. Maybe he used like the ties that you pull out of your mouth.
And one got stuck. Wait, he hung himself?
Hey, he hung himself in Magic Castle.
Oh, dude. My lips are on fire.
Oh, never let it touch your lips. Number 1 rule. I'm really good at, this sounds really gross, but I'm really good at never letting it touch my lips. You have to go straight from the mouth, ready? Watch.
I feel like it helps that you have a mustache.
It doesn't. It's a flavor saver. But I'll perform it again because I use my tongue.
Like this?
Yeah, that was good. As an assist. I'm also
Still
almost
touched.
out of noodles, right? That's right.
Oh my god, you want some of my noodles?
No. I'm gonna take a break and
I'm like hot. I'm hot. I'm gonna open the door.
I feel great. It's probably my headband.
It's definitely your headband.
What kind of sponsorship deals can I get out of this?
Definitely Magic Castle.
It's unfortunate that this ramen literally cost me like 45 cents a packet.
Why is that unfortunate?
Because then a sponsorship from them would be sort of irrelevant.
I mean, they could give you free ramen for the rest of your life.
Still, I could probably afford free ramen. If I just bought this ramen for the rest of my life, I would have so much more money in my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. You would also be really fat, probably.
I'd be so fat, and I would have to chug so much water.
Very salty.
I'd be so salty. I'd be a salty dog.
Salty dog. When are you coming to New York? Speaking of salty dogs.
I don't want to say that in public. I don't want people knowing my itinerary.
Okay, I go back to New York tomorrow.
I don't know when I'm going to go back to New York. Soon, hopefully.
I didn't even see you when you were there.
Is it? That's a lie. You saw me for like a long time. We hung out.
What did we do?
And we like, I don't remember, but we went on a really long walk.
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember.
What did we do? Yeah, we hung out with Cassidy. We like hung out. We
oh yeah. We had dinner
we like
with
a
Flynn.
long day.
We had dinner with Flynn. We went to that
That's right, I have a terrible memory.
Korean barbecue place.
That was so weird.
I was into
Like
it.
a giant basement. It was pretty good.
And the walls that were like, please do not cut yourself on these rough walls.
Yeah, that was good. I like that place. Hot pot with a sauce bar. Which like I sort of like, but if I could, like, I'm not interested in ever paying for a hooker.
It's not where I thought you were going.
But I am interested in different types of service. So like, I'd be super into paying someone, female or man, to like curate my sauces. Like at a sauce bar. Like,
like
you
these are
pay
the
by
ones
the
that
hour,
you
yeah, and they just like get it, make it for me, and like put it in front of me. Because I like that there's
You
a lot
would
of
pay for that?
options. Yeah, I would pay for that.
They were like 24. It wasn't
Just
like
shoot,
a
that's
crazy.
a lot. That's a lot. But like someone who knows all the mixes,
Right.
or like someone who would go with me to a Japanese market and tell me all the cool stuff.
Oh yeah, I do want one of those. Like a
And then
helper
you
like
make
that.
out with them
In front of the ramen.
in front
stand.
of the ramen stand. No, I'd be down with that though.
I pretend that I
Depends
know
on-
what I'm buying in Chinese
Yeah.
grocery stores all the time, but I don't. There's like a handful of things that I feel very confident about that white people definitely don't know about.
Why? Where do you learn this?
My grandma.
No, I know, but like, what was your grandma's
What's
angle
her-
of approach? What's her specialty?
Just like food that you grow up eating.
Like what?
Like when I was a little kid, I'd be like, please can we get more of those things at dim sum?
And what were they?
Like daifuku or like zonza, which is rice wrapped in a bamboo leaf, which you probably had, and it's my favorite food.
Just sticky rice.
But there's meat and stuff inside of it.
Oh yeah, so good.
Actually, that you don't eat bamboo leaves.
Okay.
You're not done. There's stuff in there. Oh, do you want a spoon?
If I could get a video sponsorship to Japan to go eat ramen, that would make me very excited.
Why don't you pitch that TV show?
That's what this is. This is my
Pitching
video
this is
pitch.
their TV
Yep. That's
I
why,
want-
that's why I made it so fascinating.
I want to eat ramen with people and interview them while we're eating ramen.
Oh, cool, like a food show.
Yeah.
Like every other food show where they eat stuff and talk about it. That's a fucking sick
No, I'm
idea.
not interviewing them about the food. I'm interviewing them about their lives.
I'm down with that. How someone eats ramen is very indicative of a lot of things. Like, I'm not down with
What's the
people who
wor-
aren't down to slurp. The worst thing you can do is, in order, the worst things you can do are the following. I may change the order. Number 1, fork and knife. I don't know who would do that.
Have you ever seen that?
I'm sure someone's done it.
I'm
Like
really
to chop
sad
up
when
the
people
noodles.
are like, I don't know how to use chopsticks.
On
I'm
the
like,
other end of the
now's
spectrum,
a good time to figure it out.
on the other end of the spectrum, big shout out to my mom, who used to use the house scissors to cut up my cup of noodles.
The fuck?
I don't know why she cut it up in the first place. I think because she just assumed I'm using just a spoon. And she would definitely use really dirty scissors that were like used for packages. And she would just like chop it up in the thing. So that's okay. That's acceptable because my mom did that. I don't know, it's a mom thing.
My mom did
Other people leave your comments. If your mom ever chopped up your noodle.
Oh, by the way, do you know how many subscribers I have on YouTube?
4?
1.
Ooh. Fork and knife is bad. Next is fork and spoon.
Those are the same category.
No, those are different.
Like
no, it's like
one
people eat
noodle
fork
at
and
a
knife.
time. That would
No
be hard
one
to
eats
watch.
one noodle at a time. That's crazy.
I've never seen anyone
That's a good
eat
video.
ramen.
You should make a one noodle at a time video just to torture everyone.
It's actually hard.
If you thought this video couldn't get more boring,
just you wait.
that's what I'm gonna try it on yours too.
Yeah, one noodle.
Ooh, and it could be like a race. That's another good food category.
Noodle race?
Yeah, instead of spiciest noodle, single noodle, and you have to do it. You have to time. Oh, this sucks. I hate this.
You're not very
Yeah,
good.
this game sucks.
You're just not trying hard enough.
I mean, why are they so? They like melt. Oh my god, this is unsatisfying.
It is really unsatisfying to eat one
Yeah.
noodle. I'm really sad that I'm out of kombucha.
Kombucha's over, dude.
I don't drink it because it's cool. I drink it because it tastes good.
I'm doing multiple noodle drinker. No. Just ate 3 packs of noodles. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, pretty full.
She got more. I've got you. She ate more.
Can you take me to get new kombucha?
Sure. Okay, fork and spoon. Chopsticks without slurping. I don't appreciate anyone who doesn't lift their bowl.
What if it's really heavy?
What? It's not fucking 30 pounds.
Yeah, it might be.
What are you talking about? What? Like.
Have you seen the videos of? There's just one woman who eats. She like has like a kid's swimming pool full of ramen.
That's too much ramen.
That's insane.
Why did she ate all of it?
I've only seen clips, so I don't know.
No one's ever gotten to the end.
Never got to the bottom.
Nothing sweating except my eyebrows.
Inside them?
Just. What do you mean inside them?
Have sweat glands inside your eyebrows.
I mean, their skin.
Oh.
I feel pretty good. Also, my transitionals are half transition.
They've got a smoky lens.
Looking pretty Cheech and Chong right now. Cheech and Chong eating ramen would be funny. And
where's corn these days?
They're rocking the world.
They're making new music?
I don't know if they have new music, but they're one of the best live shows I've ever seen.
No.
But yeah, dead serious.
You know who
Not
my
ironic
favorite live
about
show
any of
is?
this. Who?
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5, yeah, sure. There's a reason they're so famous.
They're so good. My favorite band.
You went to the show the other night?
Yeah, Monday. No, Tuesday. It was fucking sick.
How many, what's confusing about that is, like, I know tweens love them, but tweens have loved them since
We were tweens.
we were tweens. So do they just constantly refresh their selection of tweens?
Yeah, actually, so I was sitting with a lot of people that we knew, and everyone around us was like a chick, like 30.
Right.
Totally dressed up.
Yeah.
Really stoked.
Do you think they...
Super into Maroon 5, and like her boyfriend who was there because he had to be.
Wow. Cool. Sick, dude. Let's end on that high five. That was pretty good.